Da, 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 da. Fruit fly just went up my nose. Mm. I'm shaking up my bottle. We need to hold hands. Okay. Thank you for the comment. Fuck it. Say whatever. Unedited first draft. Nobody's gonna care. And that's how I feel. My head. It's my head. It's so big. It's like a beehive inside my brain. That dark really takes away from the outlines that I have, though. Okay. And there it was. Brian got a guitar string. Just go. Uh-huh. Ball. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Yes. I'm going to open up Windsurf. Whoa. Forget I did that. Oh, wait a tick. Then I'm just going to keep streaming and do it again and 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 again. Why so tiny? Holy shit. Hold on. We got a clip. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Well, ordinarily he looks a little bit more frightening than this, but I was playing around with making him fuzzy. That link, that announcement I just posted, it is the most amazing app for holding all your links for everything. It shows when I'm live on YouTube, shows when I'm live on Twitch, has all the links that I could ever want to share out in one location, and it's so fucking customizable. Absolutely love it. All right. Where were we on the music front? That's why it looks away. But I'm trying to plan out my paths, which is why we've got the lines trailing me. I'm gonna call this Tutorial Cave. Just finished up with Tutorial Cave. we're back. Okay. I should alter that redeem to have a different face every time. How you doing, Freedom? To get a clip of myself here, or if anybody else wants to get it, I want to show off where I'm at with this. And I'm curious, like, for this to be a functional game, we're almost there, right? We are almost there. I just need to create the enemies. We have the base stuff. We just need to create, like, what the variations are going to be. Check it out. Okay. Flashlight's on. Stun. We're just going to hunt down our good boy here. Went right for me. There we go. That's so much better. Oh. No more being brought into the... Yes. Please tell me somebody's clipping this. Thank you, Freedom. I appreciate that.
Hello, hello. Welcome in. We got Cody is here. Ryan's here. Tricky finally got first. How we doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm feeling great because things are moving wonderfully. Oh, 5 streams. Nice. Let's let Claude do this. So I tried something last night. I tried something last night called GSD. It's a skill for Claude called getting shit done, or get shit done. It seems pretty cool. I decided to use it on the thing that I'm worried about the most that isn't on the infrastructure. I decided to use it on the component library to go through, migrate everything over, make sure that all the components exist and are working correctly. And it seemed to have done a good job. And now there are some that there are issues with, but we're going to test those out tonight and figure out what's going on. So that's it. It's requesting human verification, which, you know, I can get behind that. I can definitely get behind that. So let's see, where was I here? There we are. There's that. Let's take one of you and be on the safe side. Anything for updates? List upgradable. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You boob. Eh, Yeah. CD. Video drop. Infra. Docker compose. There we go. We're here. Boom. What do we got going on here? Nothing, but I am going to change you over to Drupal. Dev start. It's going to start doing some research based on what one of the Drupal utilities found. Also, I had to reset some things with Wavelink. So let me know if the sound is weird. Sound of my voice. If it's weird or loud or quiet or what. Okay, we've got this. Thanks, Tricky. Oh, yeah. I am loving Context 7. It is so good. It's finding all the stuff that it needs within Context 7, that it has all of the documentation available. So good. See, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Well, that's not good. I was just talking good about you, Context, and you go and oh. Hey. What was the thing called on Context 7? What was the Drupal skill? Context7.com. Drupal Canvas. There we go. There we go. Okay, where'd you go? There we are. Oh, way to go, Ryan. I prefer GitHub, but it's a personal thing. I don't use, or I don't fault anybody for using what works for them. I need to just copy this since I'm typing it up so much. There. Right now, ooh. Since we've got this extra. Does it not work anymore? Oh, don't you do this to me. No, 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 no. No. No, it's dead. This is horrible. That. No, no.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi. Who said, oh, hi? Captain Krabs is hi. Yeah, Ryan, I remember. Welcome in, Captain Krabs. It's going well. Well, I say that, but I don't really mean it because I just found out that Blinking Lights is dead. Blinking Lights is dead. This is horrible. This is worse things. Right on. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're going C#. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What about, what about? Don't worry about upsetting me. I'll let you know if I'm upset. This is the worst day ever. This is the worst day ever. Lincoln Lights is gone. Blinking lights is gone. For anybody who didn't know, Owl, it used to be if you did a telnet into Towel Blinking Lights NL, you could watch Star Wars in ASCII. Yeah, this is one that I was just looking at. And yeah. Yep, it's still resolving, but man, I had the I had the plan to play this in the bottom corner while we're working on stuff. And that ruined my plan. How dare you ruin my plan? Jeez. Yeah. All right, we'll just do it this way then. There we go. Hey, Jaron, welcome in. I don't really have a favorite animal. Does an Ewok count? Maybe a Rancor? All right, so it's doing the roadmap here. Let's check out and see. There we are. We have a lot of work to do here. Oh, I got to get my Kanban working. I get my Kanban back up. Maybe I need another terminal. Yeah, why not? Right. I primarily use either MySQL, Postgres, or MariaDB. They just work out better for my needs. Reload you. Come on, there we go. Okay, we're looking at that. Verify the plans. This is going to be the pain in the butt. Let's do that. Mongo like candy. Welcome in, Age. How's it going? Cache rebuild complete. There we go. I am feeling really good. We got a lot of good stuff happening around here. Uh-oh. And I forgot to do something. Forgot to do my my going live post. There we go. No, this is the first one. This is the first one. Jaron, no real reason other than it works. Yes, episode 4, but well, if I didn't want to get, completely smacked down by YouTube, I would play. Where's that hard drive? I would play the opening crawl where it said nothing about 4 on it. It just said Star Wars. Favorite band? That'd have to be Rush. The Gods of the North. I feel bad that I'm not going to have a chance to see them when they come to my area, but concert tickets are just so damn expensive. What do we got here? All right, so we got that. I've got my Kanban board going. I bet I can't pause at that. All right, payment processing, that is big thing. Priority, sort by priority. Tom Sawyer. It's Tom Sawyer. Monday morning, mean drive. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean guy. Boom, boom, boom. I know, Age. You gotta love Rush. It's like it's a requirement before you even pick up a bass. You've got to love Rush. You've got to be like, yeah, Geddy Lee, best bass player ever. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, those are the words to YYZ. I don't really have anything really. Geddy Lee isn't just bass player though. I mean, it's either on Revolutions or R40, whatever the concert film was, where he was playing bass while playing keyboard, while also playing the pedals, not just tone pedals, but actually playing chords with his feet on pedals. Oh man. Okay, got that. Now I've got bad news about this. Well, thanks, Ryan. I appreciate that. Bad news about the Star Wars here. It doesn't go all the way to the end of the movie. It just it cuts off pretty abruptly. But it's still worth it. I'm still gonna keep it going. Still turning it on. Maybe I'll get noticed. Maybe I'll get noticed by Lucasfilm, and they'll be like, well, Disney now. They'll be like, oh, this guy, he looks like he could play a young George Lucas. Well, you see, the problem here is yeah, that's still going. What are we going to work on in the IDE here? Nope, not you. Okay, nothing specific in the base theme. Let's go back too far. Melanith, welcome you in. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep it going here while things are happening in this terminal. Just gonna have more terminal than you can handle. Actually, is there a way to Control Shift W? Yeah, Kim Krabs. No what? No worries. Let's see. Here, we're gonna get a. I'm just gonna keep things running over here. Can Ben, can Ben, can Ben, can Ben, can Ben. There we know. No, there we go. Never know the difference. Right, and then that's still going. Let's get this. And then, ooh, I don't remember. Don't save. What changes did I make here? Oh, it's using tabs and spaces. You pick one. Pick one or the other. Going somewhere so. Okay, initialize with agents MD. Let's take a look at our Kanban. Let's update or figure out how to pin composer JSON. Just running and install this Docker file. Yay. See what do we got? Triage, SDC develop errors, document acceptable patterns. We're going to go through the testing checklist and front end interactive testing verification. Here is the execute phase. 66. Good. 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 Okay, add both files to the repo. Yes, we do that. Composer install, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Pin exact versions in Docker file. Yeah, that I'm fine with. Okay, that wasn't option one. That was option. Oh yeah, I guess that was option one. Yeah. Project to copy that build. Install. There we go. Whoa, it's doing math. That was a lot of math. What? 4, 2, 10. Oh, I can't do math that fast. Stop. Slow down. 5, 28, 17. Oh, Jiren, sorry, Jiren. I'm not looking over at chat too much, although I should be. YouTube is always changing their monetization strategy and how much they're going to pay out. They pay shit. I mean, I haven't even gotten a check from YouTube yet. I say check, but I haven't gotten paid from YouTube yet. Yeah, yep, go ahead. Explore. Just explore. I whatever. Tell you what, Melanie. Tell you what. I'll shout out InstaFluff. If they come around, you can give your idea. Jiren is what Drupal. I don't have any Drupal open just yet. Daniel King, welcome in over on YouTube. I am building a web hosting platform for non-technical people. So people can go in, spin up a site, and just have it ready to go, build it out the way that they want to. I'm working on getting a few different themes together. I'm working on quite a few things, actually. But let me give a bit of a demo here, maybe. Where are you? Boom. You could look at it like cPanel, but I wouldn't say it that way. Because cPanel, you still, I mean, it sounds bad, but you still have freedom, more freedom. Like you can get into the files, you can get into a lot of different things, and cause some problems. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Here, let me. Check here. Get all my containers going. There we are. All right. Oh, I don't think it's going to work on local because well, some of the things aren't, but panel drop dot. Oh, local. There we are. Nope. Okay. Logged in with GitHub. So good. So right there, Jiren, right there. I'm Twitch is my focus. But Daniel King, so the way that it's gonna work, for normies, as you put it, you go in, decide what tier you want, press create site. And then on prod, this works. It doesn't work here. Well, I say on prod, it's not quite prod yet, but on the actual server, it works. Doesn't work here because WSL. So you get here to the install, and this is where the magic is going to happen because I'm building out more site templates. Right now it comes with Mercury, which is very plain. It comes with Byte, which has a lot of test dummy content to get you started with. But I'm not sure how familiar you are with Drupal, if at all. But right now it is actually I think tomorrow Drupal CMS 2 is getting released. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the same combination I have on my luggage. Melanith, what do you mean? Did I misspeak? Did I say something? Oh, right on. Good, good, good. Good to hear that, Dana King. CMS? Content Management System. It's still Drupal. It's still Drupal under the hood. I mean, this is Drupal 11, but it's shipping with a lot of extra recipes and modules attached to it out of the box, so that somebody who isn't familiar with web dev or building out web apps can just go in and use it. And I'll show you. This takes a little bit to do the actual install. I'm using the number. Nope, no, it's not a CRM. Although I probably am going to need a CRM, aren't I? Oh, well, hopefully I'll get to the point where I need a CRM. But I'm also hoping that people don't say, false advertising. You said 2 minutes to a site, but I mean, you spun up a site in 2 minutes. Then you do all the questionnaire of what you want to how you want it to build out. So yeah, I think I did Byte. Yep, Byte. And so with this, after installing, choosing Byte. Come on, big money, big money. Don't let me down. What is going on here? Okay, that was weird. But the big thing now with Drupal, with Drupal CMS, this is a game changer, and this is why I'm building out CreoDrop. Visual site building. Yes, it gives you a little bit more control than you should really have. I wouldn't say that. But it gives you a lot of control to put content however you want it. And this is just demo content that you tossed in. Gives you an example of how to make something like section here. Okay, this is a group. This is a group. Within this section, we have here's the heading of that group. Yep, exactly. And Ooh, let me see that. Nice. Keep that in the back pocket. But yeah, y- so right now I'm going through, I am using Claude to help out, but here are, just some dumb content that I put together, um, to get a feel for how things are. And right now I'm using Claude and we're going through and we are testing out, the components. And so let me go ahead and get over here real quick. And no, I'm just using Claude Code. Dashboard. I'm also looking for feedback on this, on the UI here. I don't really like, it feels like, these take up a lot of space and do nothing, and it feels really small. Personally, I think that maybe having tabs or custom domain, because I see this area, and to me, it looks like I should be dragging and dropping to download. Daniel, I'm using the Claude Code Max, and I haven't run out uh during a 5-hour session yet. Hold on. Okay. Medium, no. Infra, no. Bro. Dashboard. Hey, Johnson, what is up? Dashboard, UI. All right. Need to, right now it feels very cobbled together. I would prefer having this now in cards, in tabs, or similar. That's medium. I'm going to call this one an MVP blocker because, um, yeah, I don't like the way it feels right now. MVP blocker, infra, theming, dashboard. Okay, we added that. We added that in. Let's see how we're sitting here. All right, so I'm ready to start testing my components here. Paste to canvas editor. Verifies and appears enabled. Okay. Here we go. Oops. Get back here. Shut you down for now. And so we're going to see what components are working and which ones are not. And we could do that here. Quick reset. Actually, I'm going to go back, create a brand new page. Let's check if there's anything grayed out. We've got quite a few grayed out. LCTA. Okay, let's open up a notepad really quick. Whoop. Nope. LCTA card. Anything else a little bit further down? Layout dynamic. Those are all grayed out. So Johnson, what are you up to? Oh, Daniel, of course. I live for chat. If I didn't want to interact with chat, I'd be doing this on my own. I live for your approval, your validation, your love. All right, start with the back to top. All right, perfect. Does what it says. Left side, moves, right side, boom. Okay. Preview. I'm not really going to show in a preview unless I put some stuff in here. But that now, Johnson, I hope that you got it working. I'm rooting for you here. Okay, HTML header, section title. Let's check it. Heading level, display size largest. Here we go. That's working. Alignment center. Okay, that's good. Mobile nav button. Yeah, that does it. Unpublished badge. All right, that works. The anchor, don't want that. Let's get a badge in here. Review here, my badge, it goes there. All right, and you don't do really anything, but Block quote. That's not really a citation, is it? That's block quote. Prop naming is weird. All right, button. Button. Who's got a button? Button size, large, boom, medium. Secondary, primary inverted. Icon first. This is what we're in for tonight, folks. This is what we're in for tonight. I am sorry ahead of time, but this is something that's got to get done. It's the rough part. The eyebrow. Inverted. Center. Right. Yeah, we good. Ooh. No. Well, that's fair. That's fair, Mr. Situation X. That's fair. Ooh, that was a good drop. All right, as a roll, I'm going to take a quick break. I need to stand up and stretch out. Suggest you do too. And I will be back in about 3 minutes. Subs, I appreciate you hanging out here. I appreciate your support. I appreciate the those of you who have turbo or are sticking around with the ads. And if you're sticking around with the ads, you probably can't hear me. So I don't know why. All right, I'll be back. Actually shrink it down a wee bit. Okay. And there it was. Brian got a guitar string. Oh, no wonder. On backwards. Dun dun dun. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Man on the moon. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Yeah. Mm-mm. I've made life. I've made it weird. Just a little weird. All right, let's un. Why didn't I pitch a tent? Oh boy, where am I gonna poop? I don't see any pooping holes. Uh-oh, what happened? Boom. He got you. You dead.
game over. But I don't want to be probed without giving consent. Yes. Please tell me somebody's clipping this.
All right, I'm back. Okay, heading is a little bit weird. We're going to put an icon there. Icon fine. Extra large. There you go. There you go. Image. We've got an image. 2 to 1. Looks good. 3 to 2. See a square. Do I have square? Ooh, that's weird behavior. That is weird behavior. Oh, the image is the link, but does that do it with if I take the caption off? Okay. So what the hell? There's that. Hill. Review, dismissible. Yeah. Oops. That's what? Hill. Hill. Not dismissible. Here, let me do this. There, let me do that. A little bit more, maybe. A little bit more. So I can see, ooh, wow, I am getting quieter and quieter, aren't I? I think I keep sliding back. All right. This should be good now. Okay, pill and then text. Just text. Color inverted. Primary. Um, um, okay. Okay, we're using rem. We're using rem, otherwise I might be losing my religion. Okay, icon card. Sarah Wild, welcome in. Good to see you. First time chat. In donkey's years, how long is a donkey's year? Oh, Drupal is definitely alive. This is Drupal. You're looking at it. Right now I'm theming out something in Drupal. I'm just testing out a bunch of my components here. Page card. Accent. Full width. Let's see that. What do you usually do? What brings you in? No media available. I'm not going to worry about that because we've got the dummy content here. Do a logo card. Background color, accent. There we go. That's fair, Sarah. That's fair. I disagree. I'd say it's pretty widely known. It's used by. It's not used by a lot of smaller sites, but the larger the site or the business that you look at, the more it becomes prevalent. I'm actually doing a talk about this in about a month. Why developers don't choose Drupal and what we can do about it. And a lot of it is that, we're doing cool stuff, but we're not telling anybody that we're doing cool stuff. Was it ASP Classic or Blazor or just ASP or something completely different? I'm making assumptions here. Pricing card. And testimonial card. Oh, Windows. That I hate. What is that? Testimonial is good. Comment dead. Right, so let's then head up to the top here and see our hero. Hey, the color changes, the text. Oh, oh, Sarah, that sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like, oh, that's like back in the backing up everything on a magnetic tape. Right? Yep, we got that. Hero billboard. Hero content. Let's put stuff in here. Let's put heading. Now this is, we almost need a, what am I trying to say here? A button container or just a group. I think a group would be good here. but I think I'm calling that, oh, here, layout group. We do the group, horizontal. Okay, so that checks off group as well. They, wait, how did the client restart it? Oh, I missed a part of it. Ooh. Another about 10 of them before. Oh. Oh, they'd have their own. I worked for a company that clients had their own servers that we just managed. Okay, here's the hero. Ooh, publish date. I don't like that publish date. What is that? Hero blog. Yeah, like ew. Ew. Debug time on UI. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. Got that, but make sure that does a thing. Toss a link in here. We could put an image in, but I don't have. Oh, I have an image. Let's verify that the image does the image. Placing image. There we go. I I'm laughing because I can only imagine how bad that would have been. Heading goes here. The heading level 1. Yeah, that isn't changing that. I think that I don't know that I like the hero CTA. I think I like the hero billboard more. Like I wanna or just install another one. The other Drupal CMS demo. Need to start. We're going to remove it. Come on. Come on. Also, time to change it up a bit. Get rid of that. What do we got here? Yes, never deploy on Friday. It only takes you one lost weekend to learn that. An ordinary guy burning down the house. Boom. Burning down the house. Can you do that? Okay. I'm not going to change the password for a local site. Stop giving me the warning. Buttered toast with jam. Love that name. Welcome in first time chat. Haven't visited Drupal in a while. You are in for a treat. Things are a lot different. Oh, but I'm pretty sure I closed this down already. But hero billboard there. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. I thought I could get past it. Burning down the house. Okay. So I think hero billboard is going to be the better way to go. I'm gonna check it once this install finishes up. So butter toast with jam. You see, said you need to get a refresher on it. Got any questions? Feel free to ask. I do Drupal professionally all day, every day. I'll do my best to answer. Let me look at the pages here. Depending on how many years it's been, yeah, you might have to start from the beginning. Is there a reason that you got to start? Did you get a job doing Drupal, or are you moving over to something? If you don't want to answer, that's fine. I'm just curious, because I don't hear a lot of people who are, oh, I've got to learn Drupal. Heading, text, button. Now, with this, if I put in another button, okay, it does go like that. Well, you're looking at what's changed. Drupal CMS 2 is releasing tomorrow, unless something really weird happens. And part of it, built into it, is Drupal Canvas, which gives us this. Footer, nothing in the footer. Gives us visual site building. You can define content types by this, by Canvas here. And right now, what I'm doing is I'm building out a hosting platform that's taking full advantage of this, of Drupal Canvas. There it is. Taking full advantage of this open source feature, and I'm making hosting accessible to anybody who wants to spin up a site quickly. All right, so let's check the hero side by side. Is that reverse vertical? I don't like this. I don't like, Sarah, that lies. Nobody loves SQL. Nobody loves SQL. Oh, mobile flex direction. Okay. I was looking at that wrong. Image position right. large. Let's see that. Content, I could put anything I want. So, Butter Toast, this is I'm part of the goal of Canvas here. And to be honest, transparent, I mean, anybody could look it up. Acquia, which is to Drupal. What's this? Hold on, I just noticed something that I'm not thrilled about. CTA section, the buttons aren't showing. Acquia, which is basically the automatic to WordPress. Acquia is automatic. Acquia is to Drupal what automatic is to WordPress. They sponsored a lot of the development on this. But the CEO, well, former CEO, former CTO, the guy who made Drupal isn't going through his villain arc like Matt is. Wait, running game server using WordPress to do automated wait, what? What? So I'm not one to really say much about that because I did last year, my talk that I gave was about game development plus Drupal. And I did a presentation on how to use Drupal to house game assets and update game assets dynamically by doing a ping to Drupal. All right, we just did the hero side by side. The accordion. Oh, first I need an accordion container. Where you at? Text. Oh, let's see, layers. This is going to be. Wait, what the heck? The accordion. Yeah, there's the container. That's just bad naming. Okay, it shows up. Great. Accordion content. Yep, wonderful. Let's go back here. Another cool thing that you could do now is code components, which I haven't really dug into, but I'm planning on it eventually. The alert banner. Allow dismiss. I'm not going to remember dismissal. Warning. Oh, the button on it needs to work. Banner. Yeah, there's that. Footer. Put a footer in the footer. Branding, social, call to action, utility, copyright. All right, this looks good. Branding and social. There we go. Call to action. Let's throw a button in there. Let's just throw a button there. Or it might be a text thing. And then text. Can I have a link in my text? Let's see. Link. All right, I can. And then we could have a menu here. Great. That works. Group. The group is just putting some stuff together. Like this. Then change that to horizontal. Boom. Doesn't really have a lot of options there, but like I would like to have this some kind of layout, but I think that that's further on down. Everybody hates a WordPress. Where was this? This was. Did I skip over a whole lot of shit? Oh, layout. Group. Section is where the group should be. I don't think that I want to have a forced background image on the section. What happens if I change this? What happens if I do primary? Okay, that takes over, but it's still showing that. Cody, isn't that kind of and I might be just talking out my ass here, but isn't that kind of what NoSQL is? Or not NoSQL, Jesus. SQLite? Yeah. Only good for small stuff. Icon card. Able to what else was that? Icon cards. Okay, there. That was section. We're done with section. Molecules, canvas, image. The hell? Well, I think that this is just a picture. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need that. Date block. We're going to be using that. We are definitely going to be using that. Header logo. So it's not showing. Ellie Moon, welcome in. What are you noping? What are you noping over there? Search. Header search is not important. And a happy statistic. Let's put a statistic in here. There we go. I don't like the way that this is doing this. It should be more like the flex wrapper. I think that's what I'm wanting to see here. Flex wrapper. Yeah, align that direction. Horizontal or dynamic layout might be the one that I'm looking for more. Got that. I agree that SQLite can be used in prod. Depending on the use case. I wouldn't put huge transactions where there's a lot of input output. We've already tried the carousel. Just try this. This is what I'm really concerned about is it occasionally seems a bit difficult to insert something. And that's what she said. I beat y'all to it. Let's see, preview this. I feel like this bear is judging me. This bear is like looking into my soul thinking, you've messed up. You have messed up. I get you, bear. I understand. I'm keeping this bear. Disapproving bear. Okay, and that was to test the carousel. That does not work. Details. Which is basically accordion. There, that opens, you open, where are the details? Where are the details? I just did the thing. Similar to accordion. Not great, but do we need details in accordion? That is a question as old as time. Oh, I didn't see your question. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is a it depends on what you're doing because that doesn't sound right. Marketing analytics pixels. There are different ways of doing it. Different modules that you can use. Which modules in the Drupal world are uh akin to plugins in the WordPress world. So, like one that comes to mind is Facebook Pixel. It does exactly what it says on the tin. And there are quite a few others that have similar functionality, just depending on what you're looking for. Yeah, that's what you want to do. I mean, the other way, if you are a developer and you have access to it, the other way would be to get in like the either the page HTML twig or um the HTML twig. I'd probably go with the page and insert it that way in a custom version of it or one that overrides. What did I just try out? I just tried out details, didn't I? After the love is gone. Field set. I don't think I have any fields. Okay, here's yet another hero. You need the organisms hero. I don't know. Maybe. What about menu block? What's menu block do? It's just a place to put menu items. That's a side menu in. Okay, so it goes in there. Menu items. Um, did I miss navbar somewhere in the? Yeah, I did. There we go. Oh yeah, this was the issue that I'm overwriting. Okay, there we go. That's an issue. All right, a tab. Let's put in tab group. So I don't know if this is bad UX and if this is going to be a turnoff for people. Like you have to be very specific about how you drag and drop. Like you got to look specifically for the purple line, and it could often, maybe not work, or maybe not be as easy to see as one would hope. We put a pricing card here. And testimonial card. Well, no, you'd be 3, 2, 1. 1. Okay. Ow. Tabs still don't work. I'm not too worried about this. Can I just toss one in? Um, this is, what the hell? That is amazing. If this is what I think, because I think that I just get rid of it. I have to see. I have to see this. I have to see this. If yep. Is this one of my components, or did this come from Byte? Where are you? Where are you? No. Did you come from Mercury? Did you come from Venus? Where did you come from? No, nothing. It may be a good idea, just maybe. All right, let's see if it's here in a Again, a component. Because I'm just curious if it was built in. No, it doesn't look like it. Claro app, Claro. No. Okay, here's a better way to figure it out. Here is the better way to figure out how this thing came to be. What is this? Accessibility tools. I need to call somebody out on this. Let me just see this real quick. Where is this at? Yep, that's in there. No, I don't want to add one. I just want to see them. Wow, that's a lot of messages. What is Claro? But this is amazing that in our entity links test, and accessibility tools, it's a Rickroll. It is a Rickroll. For anybody, I thought it was weird that when I put in the video value, it didn't change. The logo card. All right. There we go. Now I have an actionable list that we need to work on. Okay, so no more love on the run. Aha, I see what you did there. Okay, manual testing. Yep, I tested them. Oh, hold on. Gonna be ugly. Alert banner. doesn't help me if I can't get to the damn. Okay, so that's definitely a thing. Why do you give me the finger if I can't use the finger? I don't know. All right. That. Okay, 7 most severe. I think I know what the issue is here is that the twig file is sending bad data, but I want to change it so that it's not the heading there that I think that I put. Um, yep, let's proceed there. Wait, what? No. What did I just do? Grangon, welcome in, welcome in. Right now I am using Claude a little bit to help out, but I'm going through and checking out about 60 components that I put into a library to help build out websites. Don't preach. If you got any questions, I mean, I'm doing quite a bit at the same time. But mainly I'm trying to get all of these components right now that are showing errors to work correctly. Okay, well that's going. Um, with yep. Okay. So what I recommend is learning how to code first. Claude Code is useful to a point, but if you don't know what you're asking for, then you're going to have a bad time. I've been doing software development for the last 12, 13, 14, I don't know, a long time. So I have a pretty strong background, and when I use Claude, I wouldn't use it for anything that I couldn't do myself. And there is a big problem with, hold on. There's a big problem with people who don't know how to code, don't know how to look into what's being done, just giving a prompt and saying, go for it. And, standing back and letting it do all the work. That is not sustainable, because something like that will end up biting you in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. What Melanith and Butter Toast just said. Learn how to code, learn what syntax is, learn the fundamentals. And then think about using Claude after you can do stuff. Because an AI agent is only as good as the prompts you give it. Yeah, there could be a lot of good value there. And I have fun sometimes, explain it to me like I'm an idiot and be verbally abusive, because it's kind of fun. All right, ads are running. I'm going to take a quick break. Let's see. Turn this on. We'll get some words going. I'll be back. All right, back. Let this round fall finish up. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Oh, hold on. Yep. Yep. Fix them. Fix them. Let's do this. I mean, if you're here for the words, I'll turn it on. Whatever gets me the follows, whatever gets me the love. All right. Looking at this one, recipe hierarchy example. Yep, there we go. People portfolio theme actions. We're going to do a lot of stuff there. Yeah, we'll work on that in a little bit. Let me switch over here. Clear the registry. I can here. There you go. How about thee? Secret. I'll even do this for you. I'll even do this. Hold on. If you're having a hard time, get things in on time because of lag. Okay, okay. So I'm going to look back at this though. Idle CTA is still a bad thing. It's still not working. And what card is that? Idle CTA. Big component. Canvas. All right, let's see what the other one is. Ooh, made it another one. 2 levels. All right. And where is the, what was the other issue here? It was icon size. Cowbird. Boyd. Bird, 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 but the bird is a word. Don't you know about the bird? Everybody knows that the bird is a word. Be right there waiting for Johnson. H is fake. Hacks. Sometimes I just see the patterns. I just see the patterns. I can't help it. My brain, it's broken like that. Comment is still broken, but what about title CTA? All right, that's a thing. Okay. Wait, but there's no button there. Title CTA, we could get rid of the button stuff because there is a slot. Okay. Oh. B is fake. Yeah, Ryan, what's up? Yeah, I'd say that's right. That sounds true. Oh, somebody get it. Come on, we just need 3 more points. Lady of Code, welcome in. Claw Love. It was a good run. It was a good run. Good. Now I could turn it on. Turn it on. It's going well. Going well. How about yourself? Okay. That's fixed. Comment is still an issue. Comment is still an issue here. What is the problem with comment? Yeah, we got an error here. Are you still in the EU? Or did you head back home? Oh, right on. Ryan, there's no all the time. There's no all the time for anything. It just depends. Depends on you. Depends on what's going to work for you. Yay. Let's check this out. So, Lady of Code, what are you working on these days? If I remember, you were doing quite a bit of Gatsby back a while back, but since Kyle sold to Netlify, Gatsby isn't that alive anymore, as far as I know. Right on. Yeah, I haven't seen Kyle in in a few years. I am trying so hard to break into DevRel. I'm trying so hard. I'm like I gave or wrote up a one pager to try and get to some events. I give talks all the time. I'm doing this. Last night I was trying to sell somebody on what we do for Ruby on Rails. Live in America. Yeah, that's his title. What? Get rid of you. All right, comments a thing now. Yeah, dev advocate, DevRel, dev, whichever. Yeah, I know we're often on weird time zones, or opposite time zones. I was talking to Mike a while back as well. God, is anybody else in the class still alive and streaming? I know there me, Rosair, Theo. I haven't seen Maddie in forever. No, Cody, I'm US. All right, so we got that. Let's keep going on some of my fix it up list here. Yeah, we got some nitpick issues. The block quote component naming. Oh, that's return to office is so just I am happy where I'm working now, and I'm just trying to, cover some of my bases here to make sure that I, if Drupal fails, which I don't think it's going to where I am, but just in case, if all the customers pull out and I need something to justify my existence, I want to have the DevRel thing to fall back on a little bit. So wait, no, it's not. It's not odd. Never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Because it's citation name, and that's something I could fix on my own, just easy. Uh, oh yeah, Anna hasn't. I haven't seen her stream in a couple of weeks at least. Every fucking time this song comes on, hero. Larger than life. Whoa. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies. Hell yeah. All right. You roll right here until the gathering light. I need a hero. Oh, did you get dinosaurs? See, I don't see those, which is bull. I can't hear this without thinking of Short Circuit. Mm. Lady Code, oh, are you looking for work? Does what happen much? Okay. We're not doing hiring anything right now, but if we do have anything, I'll keep you in mind. Um, that's where I work. And they're being pretty good to me about like being able to do some DevRel stuff, but the problem is I need to get out of the Drupal space. And I've already been rejected from a couple talks that aren't directly Drupal, or a couple events that aren't directly Drupal. Yeah. Well, that's why I'm building CreoDrop, so that people don't need to use WordPress anymore. All right, Billy, you're good, but you're no Bonnie. There, cache and test. What's next? Build component. Man, screw recruiters. I've only had one who actually like really was looking out for me. It's rare, but yeah, I'm not gonna. If I wanted to jump to a different technology, I've got enough experience in what I do know. What that it would transfer over. Euro blog component. Oh, nice. I haven't met any of those. Change that format to US. PD. Yeah, yeah. Put it in freedom units here. Well, I like the enthusiasm here that GSD has. Go. In the CTA section component, the wait, let me what did I mean here? CTA section. Yeah, I'm tossing you right there. Wait, that's not right. I've been in Drupal over a decade now. I mean, I've jumped around quite a bit and done. Wait, is it here a CTA or CTA section? Jeez. I don't like that. I I'm open. I mean, I like doing front end stuff too. I like doing a little bit of everything. Uh, but overall, I'm pretty happy doing Drupal stuff. Oh, I don't know if you saw the thing that I'm working on. Hey, that works. But what about the CTA section here? Cody, this is just me knocking shit out. There's no button here. Where the wait? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. So the theme that I'm working on now, um, I'm not a fan of Tailwind at all. So I had Claude completely pull Tailwind out and turn everything into readable classes. and it's so much better. Okay, so it is CTA section. The button is just not visible. I just don't like, it's not that it's hard to learn, but once you use it, you're stuck with it. You can't get out of it. And then if you want to make your own widgets, like Melon is saying, you've got to have some level of pre-processing to clear it up for you. Not visible. We're just knocking these out. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Did it do it? No. Oh, wait. Oh, it version controls it in a way. It, so if there's a change, the ones that exist will get, nope, maybe not. Maybe I'm full of shit. Let's see if there are any more in here. We got here? Oh, nope. Goodbye. Oh, that's not the one that I just was looking at it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I can get rid of that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. That didn't do it. Yeah, I can imagine it's a fine line that, you know, if you're not actually or actively doing things, right? But why? Why? Let me see. Let me see here. Um, wait, wait. Exit preview. Wait, HTML header. Oh, HTML header is gone. What are you? Um, oh, yep. There you are. Your blog date. I hate the name hamburger menu. I hate it. I understand it, but I hate it. We got. Oh. Yeah. All right. Where gonna work for me? All right, let me toss a button in here. Not gonna let me. Nope, wrong one. Boom, boom, down, down. I'm the man who will fight for your honor. Okay, it's still not showing. It's still not showing. There's a book, video, whatever. I think it's Austin Kleon's Feel Like an Artist. It's great. And there's another one, Everything's a Remix. Highly recommend all of them. Yeah, I won't work with that. Come on, do it right. Do it right. Then we're going to talk about this max width being not rem. I am the man who will fight for your honor.